A major warning has been issued by the US immigration authorities. If you lie on your visa or citizenship application, you may lose your right to live in the country. The US Citizenship and Immigration Services, or also we can call it USCIS, is tightening its rules and increasing background checks to detect the fraud. This comes after the indictment of a New Jersey man who allegedly concealed ties to a terrorist organization on his naturalization application. But this isn't just one-off case. Immigrants from all around the globe, including India, are being warned. Any false statement, big or small, can lead to denial, deportation, or even jail time. As I was telling you, then in a recent case that's making headlines, a 44-year-old man named Gafur from Edison, New York, was charged with making false statement and perjury. US authorities say that this man was active in encrypted messaging channel linked to ISIS between 2018 and 2020. He reportedly spoke about sending money to the terror organization and supporting their operations. But when he filed for US citizenship in December 2020, he claimed that he had never been connected to any terrorist organization. This contradiction led to criminal indictment. If convicted, this man could face prison time and his US citizenship application will likely to be rejected. Another example came from an immigration attorney who shared the case of a man who received a 10-year green card after marrying a US citizen. He later applied for citizenship under the 3-year rule, which is allowed for spouse of American citizens. However, he did not mention a child he had outside marriage, which was born more than 2 years before he became a citizen. This omission could now cost him his status, as failing to disclose the family information is considered fraud under immigration law. According to the US immigration law, making a false statement, whether about past affiliation, family members, criminal history, or anything else, can make a person inadmissible to the US, ineligible for a green card or visa, subject to deportation, barred from re-entering the country. And this can happen even years after becoming a citizen. In some cases, naturalized citizens have been stripped of their status when fraud were discovered later on. The crackdown on false claim is part of a larger immigration policy shift. Under a recent executive order signed by US President Donald Trump in January 2025, the US Department of Homeland Security has rolled out stricter vetting procedure. Now, here's what's new. The US will now collect data from over 3.5 million immigrants every single year, including Indians applying for visas, green cards, and citizenship. Immigration forms now require social media handle, allowing officials to review online activities for signs of fraud or security concern. While passwords are not required, public posts and digital interactions can now have cross-checked against application record. USCIS has also encouraged people to report any suspected fraud using their online anonymous tip form. This can include cases of fake marriages, false job offer on H-1B or H-2B visas, investment fraud in EB-5 application, or any fake asylum claim or documents. Users don't need to provide their names, but the agency requests as many details as possible to investigate, including names, dates, addresses, and any evidence available. Indians are among the largest immigrant group in the US. Over 1 lakh Indians receive green card annually. India leads in the number of H-1B visa holders too, and thousands of Indian nationals apply for US citizenship every single year. In this environment, accuracy and honesty on immigration forms has never been more important. Even unintentional mistakes or omission can lead to delays, denials, or even legal trouble. USCIS has made its position clear. Protecting the integrity of immigration system is the top priority. For migrants, including the Indian community, the message is simple. Be honest, be accurate, and never assume that false information will go unnoticed. As the US increases data collection, tightens security checks, and enforces immigration law more strictly, the consequences of dishonesty could be life-changing.